This is going to be my first time doing a review, and today we're going to be looking at Critter Kitchen. Critter Kitchen is played over 7 rounds. At the beginning of each round, the maitre d' will flip over a challenge card. These challenge cards have 3 ingredients on them which will be required to be on the plate for each of the challenge meals. Challenge meals are assembled after each set of 3 rounds. Prior to each round, the maitre d' will take our bag of tokens and will place ingredient tokens in each spot on each location on the board. Soup truck location starts with a bisque token and a group of these wild soup tokens, but doesn't get any ingredients. The other locations fill each ingredient slot. The midnight merchant ingredients are not revealed unless a chef chooses to go there, and then those tokens are filled in. And the Chef's Academy gets 2 ingredients in a 2-player game and always gets a zoo chef. This is Rudy Reindeer. Each zoo chef has a special ability. Rudy Reindeer's is for each carrot he picks, you can gift it to another player and gain a star instead. Chefs also will get to choose a restaurateur card to use for the game. You have Anthony Bourdain, Bobcat Flay, Gordon Ramsay, my personal favorite, the Swedish Chef, and many others. These are optional and they grant special powers to each player. Honestly, I'm not sure why you would play without them. I think they add a lot to the game and their special powers are pretty cool. They also can award points at the end of the game. Once ingredients are laid out, players will play cards to decide where to send their chefs. Chefs can carry 1 to 3 ingredients depending on size and go in priority order from smallest to largest. In this scenario, our orange chef would get to take all 3 of these ingredients. But at our next location, we have a tie. Ties are resolved with these chef hat tokens, which are placed randomly at the beginning of the game. In this case, purple would get first choice for this tie. Once purple has taken their ingredient, they go to the back of the line, and then orange would get to choose as normal. If we came up against a second tie in this scenario, orange would then get first pick. Zoo chefs do count as ingredients. Orange will take the zoo chef here to use on the next round, and then purple will get the first choice of ingredient. And then orange would get to pick this last ingredient as well. When the third challenge meal is flipped over, this hold token is placed over the rightmost ingredient so that it only requires 2 ingredients to complete that challenge. When players are plating their challenge meals, they need to make sure they have all of the ingredients required from the challenge meal. They can additionally use soup tokens to fill in for up to 2 of the ingredients, and other ingredients can be used to help raise the score. Ingredients can also be spiced to double their points. Challenge meals are worth 1 star for over 6 points, 2 stars for over 12 points, and 4 stars for over 21 points. After the challenge meals are plated, players can then store 5 ingredients in their refrigeration for use in later rounds or for their critic meal at the end of the game. In addition to ingredients and zoo chefs, players can also get these rumor tokens, which allow them to look at rumor cards. Rumor cards have special conditions for scoring at the end of the game and stay secret until all players have gotten the required token to view that rumor card. After the 7th round of shopping is over, players will assemble their final critic meal, a 7-course meal for the visiting critic to the town. You can spice ingredients and place 1 of each ingredient unless the critic asks for more than 1 of an ingredient. Players want to put their best ingredients forward and satisfy any conditions of the critic. The mouse critic wants extra cheese, for example. Players get an extra point for having the most soup tokens, an extra point for having all 7 ingredients represented, another bonus point for having the highest quality of each ingredient. Players also gain points for meeting conditions on the rumor cards, whether they knew it or not. And finally, bonus points for how high the quality of the ingredients pushes them up this final score track. And in the end, the player with the most stars is the victor. Okay, so after all that, what do I think about this game? I love it. I love it a whole lot. I'm a big fan of Flamecraft, which was the previous cardboard alchemy game. This has a very similar feeling in that you're traveling around to different places in a mythical town with anthropomorphic animals and collecting resources to do things. This game has enough difference to me to be just as good as Flamecraft, if not better. I love the Restaurateur cards. I won't go through all of them, but like I said, you know, they're all great, and I knew most of the chefs. I like the bits. The bits are nice. These guys are nice. Everything about this game is great. I don't really have any complaints. So I really recommend checking it out. Yeah, I don't know what else I could say about it. Thanks so much for watching my first review. I would love to hear feedback, what you would like to see more of. I know the explanation of the game went on a little bit long, and I know that I'm rambling now, so I'm going to try to shut up, but I would love to hear your feedback. Let me know what other games you would like to see reviewed, and if I have them in my collection or can get a copy of them to shoot the review, I will happily do it. Yeah, that's all for me, and I will talk to you soon.